What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we have some really exciting news on AEW Dynamite. I believe this is Fyter Fest, and that is the return of a lot of people's favorite concept of a belt, and that is the FTW World Championship, the the AEW now, I guess, a FTW Championship belt. This belt was created by Paul Heyman and given to Taz at the time because he couldn't challenge for the current ECW Championship, because the champion, Shane Douglas, was either sick or he had an injury. I can't really remember. If the first belt didn't actually look like this, it kind of looked like a winged eagle. But I love that they're bringing it back, just because, I mean, Brian Cage, he can't challenge for the AEW title at the moment because Jon Moxley's wife was sick, and he came in contact, so he potentially couldn't wrestle because he could have had the virus. So seeing this return, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I would like to see it maybe last week or the week before, whenever they knew Jon Moxley couldn't compete, because I believe their match is actually next week if it doesn't get postponed. But it's still really cool to see this returned. Like I said, the original belt is kind of a winged eagle. It said Taz at the top and ECW, and that had various flags as the side plates. But then they upgraded to this version, which is kind of similar to the Villain Enterprise 6-man title that Marty Scurll and the Villain Enterprise used during their reign. I believe that was made by JB Toys. This one, it's kind of a boring belt. Nothing much going on to it. You can see it's got the side plates with the orange and then the FTW in the on the actual side plates on both sides. I believe this actually might be the actual original belt that Taz had, because you can see there's wear on the bottom. The side plates are kind of beat up. Not in good pictures of it at the moment. You can see right here Taz revealing it out. Super cool. Other than that, it says Taz on the top. And then the orange kind of blood. I think it is blood. And then you can see World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, FTW. Super cool. I love that they brought this back. There were never any actual replicas of this. Or I believe there was one or two. But they got canceled right when Taz joined the WWF. I believe Belt Fan Dan has the only official licensed belt, and he might be selling, or I think he said that he repaired it, he restored it, he replated it because I believe it was casted or something like that. So he's got the new belt, and he restored the belt, and it looks amazing. It'd be cool if when AEW actually starts selling replicas, we could potentially see this belt. That would be awesome. I would assume that this is Taz's trademark. He owns it. I guess WWE doesn't own it when they bought ECW. But it's super cool to see it. I hope it sticks around a little bit longer than just next week when Jon Moxley versus Brian Cage happens. Like to see this happen or stay around for a pretty long time, even if Jon Moxley beats Brian Cage next week, just to see him carried around, say he's the real world champion, because Moxley didn't show up for their title match. So it'd be super cool. But if it kind of just disappears after next week, that would suck. It's super cool to see this back, like I said. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you like the FTW title? I think it's really cool. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.